If your board president is making decisions without a vote, signing contracts, directing vendors, committing association funds, your community may already have a governance problem, and here's the harder truth. Most boards don't realize it until something goes wrong. The board president is a coordinator, not a commander. The role exists to facilitate meetings, execute decisions, and represent the board in formal communications, not act independently of it. In most condominium and HOA governing documents, authority is vested in the board as a whole. That means binding decisions, expenditures above a threshold, vendor selections, policy changes require a board vote. A single voice, regardless of title, does not carry that authority alone. But here's where it gets complicated. Governing documents vary. Some grant the president limited unilateral authority for routine operational matters. Others require a majority vote for almost everything. And in practice, those lines blur constantly, especially in smaller associations where the president is also the most engaged volunteer. And it's just easier to let them handle things. That convenience is a liability waiting to materialize. When one board member consistently acts without the rest of the board's involvement, the entire association can be exposed to vendor disputes, assessment challenges, and internal conflict that's very difficult to unwind. We've seen associations where contracts were signed, vendors were changed, and assessments were adjusted, all without a recorded board vote. When those decisions were later contested, there was no documentation to stand behind. The association had no protection because the proper process was never followed. And the board members who weren't involved, they were still liable. They still had fiduciary responsibility. The lack of participation didn't protect them. It made things worse. Understanding where your president's authority ends and the full board's authority begins isn't a bureaucratic exercise. It's how you protect every individual on that board. The associations that navigate these situations cleanly have a few things in common. Their governing documents are current and actually understood by the board, not just filed away. Their meeting minutes reflect votes taken, not just outcomes noted. And they have a management structure that provides a consistent check on process. That last piece matters more than most boards expect. A professional management company isn't just handling maintenance requests and collecting assessments. It's maintaining the governance record, flagging decisions that require a vote, and providing the board with the procedural backbone that protects them from themselves. Without that, even well-intentioned boards drift. The president takes on more, the others defer. And then one disputed decision reveals just how exposed everyone was. If you're not certain where your president's authority ends and your board's authority begins, that uncertainty is the problem. Governing documents are only as useful as the people interpreting and applying them consistently. The associations that get this right don't do it by accident, and they're almost never doing it alone. At ManageMax, we know that effective community management is built on transparency and systematic excellence. We provide full-service HOA and condominium management across Southeast Michigan, handling everything from accurate financial reporting to proactive maintenance. Our goal is to reduce the burden on your board while protecting your property values. If you're looking for a partner who values accountability as much as you do, visit us at managemaxproperties.com. Let's build a stronger community together.